Alright, hey guys, we are back. We're going to be working with another streamer here. We're going to go on to the zombie server and see what we can do. Great to have you aboard. Alright, we're gonna load in. We're gonna try to see if we can get everything going here. No new items or anything. That's where we were just getting everything all started. I'm gonna try to pull up our Discord on here. Let's take a look. Okay, everything does look good. Alright, let's log in. We'll see if we can connect, and let's try to see if we can go and get everything together here. So, looks like that's where there's 6. So what we're gonna do is try to see if we can just start out from brand new. So I'm actually probably gonna log into there just to try to see if we get everybody to come into there. I am not sure. Because just remember, that's where I usually don't use Discord too much, so we'll see how it all connects. Not sure. Just remember, that's where I usually don't use Discord too much. Alright. Okay, so we got that all connected. We are looking good. We're gonna try to check with our other little friend here. We'll have to see. That's where if he's gonna go by Badger or what we're gonna start calling him, because we need a short name. Can't be all willy-nilly on that. We gotta make sure we keep everything consistent, guys. Everything consistent. So the consensus is that's where we're probably going to be starting over. I know that's where everybody said, hey, don't tamper with everything, bring in your stuff over. I'll still do the other series on the other side. I can't do anything with the BPs, so that we'll have to keep. So we'll probably just work off of that. Maybe if you guys are thinking, what we could do is we could live separate, but that's where everybody, we just do a community. I mean, that would be fine too. That's where, if everybody's thinking that's a little bit of cheating, I beg to differ on that one. But, I mean, I have ground on it, and we don't want to ruin the experience for everybody else. I mean, we want to make sure that everybody has a good time. So that's where what we'll do is we
All right,
will go
everybody,
with that.
we are joined again by Slade
Oh, hey.
453.
Hey, how's it going so far?
So far, so good. A very nice gentleman dropped me off an SMG.
Oh.
We are using that for the time being. So we're gonna run everything back that we have currently on our body, and there is. Oh nope, that is a NPC base raid. So
Okay.
I think for
What the chat doesn't want me to do is does not want me to bring anything over by where you are. Basically, what they want me to do is we're looking at me starting as a naked over there.
oh wow, brand new fresh start.
Brand new fresh start. So over here I'll keep my series going in this space. That's where I just have a series that's been going. I'm on episode I think 5 or 6. So I'll keep that one rolling. Everybody said that not to ruin the wipe for you guys, I should be naked and start from scratch. So that's where you do have that bag set up, I think.
I believe so. I'm pretty sure. I'm actually heading back to my base right now. I'll go ahead and I'll take a look at it.
Okay.
Let's see here. Picking up kind of some things as we go along.
What I'll do is I will just what everybody wants to see is me F1 kill. That is great. And then I can respawn.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna be
Uh,
over there in my tidy whities. What I was doing, it was I was building a little vehicle. I would have it all ready. I was gonna drive it over there with my limited supplies, and everybody said no, 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 no. So they want to see the pain and suffering.
the pain and suffering.
So and everybody
Well,
keeps
you
referring to you as Badger.
Badger. You know what? That is how my friends and all my other servers uh, call me.
Okay.
That's what they all call me anyway. So Badger is totally fine. I will happily accept that nomenclature.
Okay.
So we are good.
We will take that. So it doesn't say that a sleeping bag is assigned to me yet.
Let's see here.
So I will try to just respawn and see where I land.
Up there you go. You should have that bag. I just got back to my house. So
All right.
let's see here.
Okay.
Ammo and chat. If you're still listening, still here, I did mention that I was going to do a restart. However, I am running a little bit better, albeit a bit. Oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Not as great as I can. So that is all right. We'll just kind of run with it for now. If it becomes too unbearable, we'll drop out for about 10 minutes. Go get yourself a drink. Go get yourself a snack. And we'll be right back at it as we load into this server that has about 40,000 plugins. Um, go from there. So, as of right now, let's go ahead and offload some of the stuff that we have.
Look at all those goodies you got there.
Mm-hmm. All the stuff. Lots of stuff. Trying to find where I have what. Looks like things kind of got a little discombobulated. That can happen when you do share bases with friends, but as of right now, we're getting things kind of sorted. Let's see here. Yep, ammunition, armor goes in here. You know what? That's fine. Oh.
Oh.
A lot going on there, chat. Oh my god. Alright, we're gonna be...
Pain and suffering. They say I should not be sharing bases. What? I should not be sharing bases. You should have to start off from scratch. You will be ruining the aesthetic of a new player. Oh, come on. Oh, what did I do? What did I do?
Oh, good lord. Well, I'll tell you what, friends. One thing that I've learned about Rust is that nobody has time to start from absolute fresh. So if you do have somebody who's able to give you a hand, I believe you should take it. Me being the primitive man that I am, I was handed a weapon of mass destruction being a custom SMG. I had put some hurt down on some zombies, and it worked out just fine. It got me home nice and safe. No complaints.
Perfect.
A lot of explosions going on outside, though. My god. So we're just going to keep moving right along here. And my goodness, hope for the best.
I'm just on the bag timer. I'm just waiting for the bag timer to reset, and then I'll spawn right over there.
Perfect. Yeah, absolutely. No, please. Take your time. We are popping through the doorway here. Heading on over to that fishing village that's about a click away. We're going to try to sell those skulls there, because I do believe they'll purchase them there. That is my hope, at least. So we're just going to run in that direction and hope for the best.
The one thing that you can do is if you do hold G and then you hover over where you want to go, and if you see the little icons like the green that represents the vending machines, and you hover over them, it'll show you what they are selling and buying.
Oh, okay.
That'll help
Perfect.
you out a little bit.
That does help me. Perfect. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So that is a lot easier than just playing the guessing game.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of servers do change it up, so each time I enter a server, I always check to see where the different vendors are.
You know, and that makes sense. I mean, it definitely does get boring. One thing about Legacy Rust, I will say, is that the map never changed. It was all preset. So one person said that they're heading towards this direction. I think at that time it was Radtown. We all knew it was either Radtown A or Radtown B. So
Okay.
this gives it at least a little bit of my goodness, there's a lot going on over there. Definitely gave it a little bit of variety with the way these maps generate procedurally. So, moving on, another zombie. Oh, where are you going? There we go, another drop.
You are a menace now with that thing.
Well, you know, not too bad with melee weapons, especially. As I've stated before, I do have a bit of an older PC that does have some trouble running. However, do play a lot of FPS games. Usually on the docket is Hell Let Loose. Yeah, no, we're good. Hell Let Loose, Insurgency Sandstorm. We do play a lot of. What else do we play? Well, goodness, now that it's come up, it can't think of it, right? Let's see. I have been considered hostile, so we're gonna wait a minute here. Probably because I ran in there with my weapon drawn. If that makes sense, Slade.
Yeah, that's so. You can see up in the top right corner. That's where you got that little red crosshairs. That means you are hostile. If you do go into like you hold tab, you'll be able to see up in the top right corner how long you are listed as hostile.
Oh, yes. Okay. Sounds good. All right. Well, we'll just wait a couple seconds here as we just kind of roam around this area.
Just checking out everything in your guys' base here. This is looking pretty snazzy.
Good. Excellent. And yeah, like I stated before, why spend resources when you can just use the indestructible, the game's indestructible landscape to help you buy. So.
Very smart. I'm just gonna put your metal frags and charcoal in your TC. I'm just gonna play base manager here for a second.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Please do. Please do. Chat, there is another bear. Kind of see him in the corner there. Oh, and I am starving, so guess we're probably gonna have to make a run. Oh, unless the Rust gods do not decide to help me out, and we only have a water jug that came out of that randomly generated food crate. So we are just gonna keep moving.
Oh, very nice over here. Yeah, when you get a when you come back to base, then I'll have you let me out.
Oh, that's right. That is right.
No rush, no rush. That's our.
Check key for the door. Alright.
Otherwise, that's where we can just craft actually a code lock, and then you can assign a code, and then everybody can get in and out.
I think that definitely would be a lot easier for sure.
I'll get that cooking up right now.
Sweet. I appreciate that.
Let's see.
And we have a vending machine here. There are some fish that I can't afford. no success. Let's see. Not sure how I can afford it if I have 71, but
So what it is it's trading fish in for scrap.
oh, I see the other way around. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we are looking to see. So where would we be able to sell certain items?
Okay. Let's see. So
So I do have those skulls that you had mentioned that would
okay.
fetch a nice price.
Yep, they are traded for wood. Two skulls are traded for wood. That is all the way down, though, in the admin vending shops down by me. Or
Mm,
we can try to
okay.
see. I'm just looking on the map right now to see where there's other vending machines personally. Looks like all of us up here. There's really no way to sell them up here, so we'll have to get boat access and save up the skulls and take them down.
Okay, that sounds pretty reasonable. Not too far.
Let's see. Let's see what they say.
That dude
Make
was
it.
just floating. Oh. Oh,
Oh, look at that. Badger
real
right on
careful.
top. Right on top there, killing stuff.
Gotta listen real close sometimes. My God, that was close. All right. Anyway, we got another concrete barricade in there. We don't really have too much use for that. However, go ahead and we'll start making our way back home. See if taking this pylon home is something we can do. Chat, as you can hear, there is some kind of an event going on very close to my home. Looks like some kind of NPC player raid, or NPC base raid. Which, that base, friends who were following me earlier today, was definitely not there earlier. So, we will just kind of keep an eye on that as that develops. So, and this doesn't particularly get us closer to our base, as we know that the base is right there. Well, we got some binocs in here. We could use those. Let's see here. Let's swap that out for a diamond mask.
Let's see. So my chat's saying that's where very smart play of building the base into the rock because that's where ground is exposed and you can use that as a natural way of planting. Yes, that is true.
Oh,
You can use that as a natural way of planting. You just have to have a way of light. And if you see right here where he's got these platforms, you could make door frames and you could put a light right there.
perfect.
This could be one big planter box in here.
Oh, that does sound great. I do actually have, looks like, okay. Looks like I actually just found a paddle up here. So I'm gonna want to probably hold on to that. And say replace those. Alright, so chat coming down here was not the best idea. I thought that it would get us a little closer to our base. It did not. We will climb down. And thunk. We are starving, so we do need to get inside quick and grab a bite to eat. Which thankfully we do have some cooked meat as well as some bear meat that does need to get processed. Oh, there
Oh
is a
yeah,
zombie hanging out outside.
that's right. Somebody in my chat just said, keep in mind that's where stuff in boxes is meat, cooked meat, and raw meat does spoil.
Oh, that is crazy. That's a little bit newer than what I remember particularly.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna let this gentleman charge me. We're gonna put him down. Oh, we do have a pickaxe, so we are gonna take that. Probably swap it out for the cloth. Cloth we can get at any time. This large med kit. Definitely gonna want to take that. I think we'll... Let's see here. We'll leave that there. We'll come back for it in just a moment here. So we definitely should get that bear meat cooking.
Let's see. Righty-ho.
Freedom.
Freedom. All right, so here is the code locks. I just threw them on the ground for you. There's 2 of them.
Oh, thank you.
And then
I am actually all full. So let me put down this bearskin rug I found.
ooh, that's a good additive. Yeah, so you can put one on your TC to lock your TC so no one can get onto it. And then you can remove the one off of the door by holding E, and then you can replace that. And if you just want to text me the code, it'll be good.
Alright, I think I'm going to use an old-time code that we used to use back in the day. Remove the lock. Alright. Chat, turn around, don't look. Alright.
Somebody said I'm going to code read you. Yep, good luck. Good luck. Code right away. Code right away.
Perfect. Alright. There's definitely a lot going on out there. Can you give us a little insight on what's happening across the way their site?
Yeah, so what that is the admins set up raids around, especially on the weekends, just for people to find. And if you do stumble upon them, that bubble means that only they are the ones that can access it. So it's a safe way that you can get practice on raids without having to worry about people countering you. So these admin bases like this, it should say on the map what kind of one it is. Now this one is a PVE, and this is a hard one. So this one's going to have interactive turrets in there. It's going to be high quality, around probably the TC, and it's probably going to have shotgun traps and other traps all in the base. So it's not an easy raid at all.
Gotcha. That is good to know.
Yep, very, very, very unique.
Very much so. Want to keep away from that, probably. Hey.
Yeah, I think it's, if I'm not mistaken, once you go in there, it's 45 minutes that you have to get, I think, a 45-minute timer. After that, it either resets for somebody else, and I think you can do it more than once, but if the base isn't taken down.
Okay.
So I think we're a little bit of ways away from that. Yes, chat. That's where we cannot use wooden spears to raid that. We are not eco-raiding. That is not what we're doing today. This is our zombie sword.
Eco-rating. Give me a little bit of a little insight on what eco-rating is as well. I don't think I've heard that term before.
Okay. Eco-rating's using very limited resources, so basically like no metal tools, it's just using hatchets, and what you're doing is trying to bust through weaknesses of the base. So you're looking for wooden structures, anything that would be twig, you usually don't find that. Or otherwise you get more than one person, like it would be me and you and what is it? Major? Was it?
Jimner.
Jimner?
Yeah, he goes by Gymner or Jim Jam. A
Oh,
couple of
Jim.
different good names for him.
Oh, okay. Okay, so Gymner, if all three of us went onto a regular server and just made, basically spawned up, we get a bunch of wood and just find a base and start hitting the side of it and get into it. That is eco rating.
Okay.
Very limited resources.
Gotcha. Perfect.
Ooh.
Makes sense. Absolutely.
Okay.
That is good to know.
Okay, so this is a nice place that you have up here. You have a stream. Good. Make a compound. No, we are not making compounds. That's nope.
Remember, chat on Slade's side there. I had originally came from Legacy Rust, where it was all PvP, no PvE. The only PvE you had was against animals, so you had to outsmart other people on where to hide your base. So unfortunately, a lot of that has carried over for me. Which means that there is no opportunity for me to want to even consider building a base anything larger than what you see here. So the fact that I am able to lock this place down as I am, this base would have slapped so hard back in the day. But I do appreciate that that thought. So it does look like we did lose our hammer there, because we did not actually pick it up from. When we had initially dropped it. So we are gonna have to do a little nighttime wood gathering here, so we can get some light within the base itself. For the best.
Okay, I'm gathering a little bit of stuff right now. Let's see what you guys got, like, really close. No, chat says go live back in the jungle. I did eight-part series on that. That's not doing
Oof.
that. Nope. We're not doing that again.
Thank you. That does not sound like a great time.
Yeah, that's fighting off the crocodiles, and it was a lot of fun, but
Well, chat, and then on that, in that respect as well, as you all probably know, I am a huge proponent to crocodiles. Crocodiles are on site for me. I've mentioned before in previous streams that anything that has the audacity to live for 165 million years and not evolve once is a shoot on sight for me. So crocodiles, no matter what game it is, Red Dead Redemption, Rust, whatever, crocodiles will be shot on sight. So
perfect.
keep that in mind. If you do see any crocodiles, you let me know immediately. A lot of explosions going on over at that base. But we are going to play the old discretion is the better part of valor game, chat, that you know that I like to play. So don't start nothing, won't be nothing. And we're not going to worry about it. So we're going to transfer some water here. Let's see here. Go ahead and give some water. It's actually not a bad idea. We'll go ahead and we'll kind of start moving some water into this filter. Give. Never know when you're gonna need it.
Oh, they must be getting through that base. You can tell there's more than one person doing it, so.
A lot of the people I've noticed on this server are all very friendly. The one interaction that I had was pretty nice with one of the gentlemen. As I said, he was kind enough to drop me a weapon, which is how we managed to get our grubby little badger paws on a custom SMG. So far so good. We do carry that on our hip at all times. Gonna get some of this delicious non-salt water here from the stream. We're gonna fill up our
That's where.
bottles.
Don't mind me, that's where I'm just playing in the stream.
Well, let's see here. Well, that can carry a lot more water than I anticipated. 5,000 milliliters. Somebody who... 5,000 milliliters. Somebody who does not... who is not a freedom... Does not calculate in freedom units. Somebody tell me what that is in gallons. Milliliter. 5 liters worth of water. Let's get a calculation going on that, chat. Let me know when you're ready. Here's some freedom being dispensed over in the northeastern quadrant.
Okay, so.
Very much so still. Let's go ahead and fill this bad boy right back up. Like I said, chat, you just never know. We are also not only coming from our time in Rust, we're also bringing in knowledge from other games such as Project Zomboid, where top-down isometric zombie survival game where water is also a factor in your survival. So, that being said, we are going to want to make sure that we do have a pretty solid water supply at our home. That's why we're running back and forth to this stream, since we do have a water jug. Dip into the water here, fill that up. Also have a Bota bag we're gonna fill up with water here too. Perfect, that's gonna give us about 1,500 worth of, a little more than, a little more than 1,500, my gosh, 5,500 milliliters. I am being attacked by a pig. Where are you, piggy? Alright.
Oh, here's the shots in the distance right over there. Okay.
It is pitch black, and we just kind of fired in the direction of the grunts. So, thank goodness we survived that. As you can see, it is starting to get a little bit brighter. The moon is setting, thank goodness. We're going to take our water jug here, and we're going to move that, dump that into the collection here, the water barrel. Give, 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 give. That's what we do around here, folks. so it looks like we hold about 20 liters of water, which makes some sense, because I do believe that is a 55-gallon drum. That doesn't make much sense. Math is not my strong suit, chat. That's why we're playing video games, right? Right. Push, 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 push. Make our way back. Say two more runs after this, and we'll be all set to go.
Alright, we almost got something set down here. We're making progress.
I see here your little home you got going on there.
Ah, yes, home sweet home.
Home sweet home. And chat, let's be honest, we're also here just to kind of chill out and have a little chit chat. Just kind of just an opportunity to kind of get to know each other. Just enjoy these evenings. Unfortunately, here it is incredibly hot. 93 was the high today. Most people in my state have either completely melted or are in their subterranean holes, like myself, to try to stave off the heat. Which, let me tell you, today it was a scorcher. Hot, humid, just disgusting. Not very good if you like living. So we're just going to keep emptying out these contents. I think we've only got about 2,600 left to throw in there. So Slade, tell me, what do I do with those Easter eggs I collected around 7 p.m.?
Okay. How many Easter eggs do you have right now?
I have 6 on hand.
Oh, okay. Once you get 10, that's where then you can use those. Use those to make a bronze egg it is. Bronze eggs will then give you either a tool or resources, or if you're lucky enough, you might get a gun. If you save 10 of the bronze eggs, you can make a silver egg. Silver eggs will give you better weapons and a chance at a tier 2 weapon.
Perfect. So for the time being, we just hold on to them until the next Easter egg event.
Correct. Wish I had better news than that.
That's good. You know, that's all right. We did kind of give ourselves just a couple minutes. We should have stuck around, but where we're at right now, it's not the end of the world. Obviously, we won't be playing Rust forever. We do have, as you can see in the top or right-hand corner there, the wipe just before July 4th, which would be a Thursday. But we do have a 3-day weekend, so expect a longer stream that Friday night, potentially, from both Slade and I would assume.
Oh, of course. That's right. I couldn't think of anything different.
Perfect. Good, good, good. That's what we like to hear, chat.
Before I hopped on here, that's where I was playing Overwatch.
Oh, excellent, excellent. Drink contents. Alright, the contents of that barrel has been completely drunk, so we're going to throw that into here with the rest of the food. I think we're going to have ourselves some cooked pork before that stuff goes bad. As Slade had mentioned before, we want to make sure that this food does not rot. Got one more piece, so I think we'll just take that with us. Throw some more stone in there. Alright, we have 82 scraps. Let's see what we can buy while we're here.
Ah, there we go. We got some light. Alright.
Yeah, we'll keep kind of working towards what we're going for here. No torches, but spear gun. Let's see. Bucket helmet here. Let's go ahead and unlock that paddle, and then subsequently that kayak. Excellent. And we do have that snow jacket. Probably not a bad idea to grab that and unlock that as well. Thick and highly visible jacket. Let's see. Let's go ahead with that tuna lamp.
Let's see. We got somebody asking, have you... Yeah, he went over to the gas station. Have you explored the gas station?
Parts of it. On a different server that I was on, I did see that there was a ladder to go down under the oil change compartment.
Okay.
So, what we are going to do in this moment, I am going to step away just for a quick moment, chat. We will set ourselves in the base. You will have an opportunity to listen to the ramblings of Slade while the soundtrack of both America with the explosions and gunfire in the northeastern quadrant there play, as well as the soundtrack of Rust itself. We'll be right back after a short break.
Alright, so that's right now what we're working on here is putting up this 2-tier base. This is where most of you that are just taking a peek right now have seen this one. We've used this on different wipes, regular wipes, we've used it on PVE. We did put it to use in the desert. That one seemed to work very well. Plus, that's where we can get the crop section at. That's what we're looking to do. Now, again, that's where we're over by the river, so that's where we can pick most of this out. And looks like we can probably use, once we get a bolty, we can probably take pop shots onto that jungle area. 1 second, I'll be right back. Alright, we are back. So again, that's where we're going with this kind of combo, just to try to see what we can do over here. I think with this water, there is a good chance that we would get crocodiles in it. So we got to get this out of twig as fast as we can, because we all know what happens when blade runs way too much into the twig. Alright. Progress. We're getting there. Okay, decisions. What do we run with for our box selection today? Do we run with neons? Do we run with classics? Mm, or are we just going totally farm? Neons. Okay, we can run neons. So we'll run 4 neons. We'll put those underneath our stairs. And I think we're gonna keep everything compact. Just for the sake to have everything all fit in. We all like when it fits. I think we're gonna keep it really open as well. We might just have our own little sweatshop here. We go back to the pies. Oof. Could do something like that, but we are invested now. Yes. Will I be playing on console? I will. I do play on PlayStation, which we all know that's where PlayStation hasn't gotten the drop, and everybody's waiting on it. So everything's kind of on hold. Is it supposed to be dropping? Yes, that is the plan. It should be on Thursday. We will get some time on that. We have to kind of balance everything. 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we need 9. Oof, 9 windows. Wow. Look at that. We almost know what we're doing these days. No, we are not doing a raid tower. No, 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 no. No raid tower. Yes, we are starving to death. Eat the corn. We can eat the corn. What would I do without you guys? It's gonna spoil anyways. I know. There we go. We're not starving anymore. I know, that guy's gonna... The neighbor down here is gonna wake up and go, what is that? What did somebody build there? Put it into stone. That's the plan. That would be the plan. Adobe or what? Put a fancy skin on this thing? That means you guys are gonna make me run all the way over in my blessed tighty whities to try to do that. Holy moly. I don't even have enough stone as it is. Okay, so we got an axe to our name, we got a torch, and we got seeds. We are a true farmer. Don't worry, I got honey. I have honey. Okay, we're gonna go look for stone. We're gonna see if Badger farmed all the nodes on us. Should have. I would have. I would have farmed every last thing out of here. There'd be nothing. Look at that. That's where we're being nice people. We're taking the wood piles. Remember, the wood piles do give us more wood. Because why? Because of our wood cutting skill is level 4. We leveled up. And if we're on this journey and we do see seeds, we are picking them up. Also, love your trees. Love your trees. Don't chop them all down. The more seeds you leave around, the more food that grows underneath them, like our berries and everything. Let that do the hard work. Okay. No. No. We are not running out there to die in the jungle. That is a cool rock though. And there is stone notes over there. Well, thanks for pointing that out. Oh, God, I hate when you guys are right. Fine. Okay. This is probably our last death wish right here. But the good thing is if I do die, that's where I can harvest my body, and that's where I am pretty fat right now. Look at that. We are collecting machines. This place is a farmer's paradise. What builds a strong base? It's gotta be the farmers. Gotta be the farmers. Yes. Once we get bones, we will make little Jimmy. But right now, remember, that's where we carry Steve. Steve is our friend. We always carry Steve. We have killed snakes with Steve. He is fantastic. Use a different skin. What? No. No. We love Steve. Who is Steve? Steve is our so Steve is our rock.
All right, chat, welcome back. We are back in and good to go. I do hear Slade is talking to his viewers, so we are going to go ahead. What was he on here? Let's take a look. You do see that raid has completed. That base is no longer up by my house.
Alright.
So I think that's some good news there.
Yeah, so thank you very much, chat. That's where you did see that. I did not see the tiger. He is stalking us. He is stalking us. We are going straight into the river. Yeah. Oh.
Alright. Chat, and as you can see, we are heading our way towards the gas station, as we had mentioned before. We're going to see what kind of havoc we can cause there.
I would love to join you, but I'm really squishy.
Really fighting the tiger off, hey?
That's where he's over here, but I would rather not fight him. But
definitely understand where you're coming from there. I was chased by a jaguar earlier. I did not have any type of weapon, so we ended up. Let me rephrase. I did have a weapon, but I decided that discretion is indeed the better part of valor. So we did head in the opposite direction. Managed to live another day. So
good call.
It's kind of the name of the game if you think about it, isn't it?
Good call. Good call.
I think so too. Looks like we have some kind of player base over here. Very cool. It's called the Axle Inn. Please return after use. What are we talking about here? Welcome to Axation. Expulsion. Expulsion. Now this is a compound if I've ever seen one. No walls here, but I do like the aesthetic. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Looks like a person named Aaliyah lives here. There's a motorcycle with a sidecar. Cat girl doors. I know some people who'd be very excited about that.
Yeah, that's where, so over here, they want me to point this out to you too. Tigers and panthers do mark their territories, and when you see scratch marks on trees, that is considered a spawn. So, over here where I'm at, if you check the map out, this is a tiger and panther spawn. So, we're gonna be fighting that part, looks like the whole wipe.
Alright, so that is as exciting and as terrifying as I could possibly think.
Yeah, so that's where if we can make the other guy just do a little bit of farming runs over here, we might get good content watching his body getting drug around.
Excellent. You know what? I think that would be a good show to keep an eye on. He's a pretty good sport too, so I don't think he'd have too much of an issue doing that either. Let's see. Just kind of swimming across the river here. There we are, we made it. Let's see here, I did see loot crate over here, I think it was. Nope, looks like that is, right here possibly. No, not necessarily a crate, but there are barrels here. Let's open that up. Some scrap, metal blade. We'll just go ahead and leave that blade there. That doesn't really help us much now. We got some scrap and a sewing kit. Not too worried about that sewing kit right now either.
Ooh, that sewing kit. If you got, Chad, if you can help me out, is it 5 or 6? Somebody. I see a couple 5s and I see a couple 6s. It's either 5 or 6. You use those with cloth and you can make yourself a backpack. So sewing kits are very important.
I do think I have about 7 of them at my base, kind of as it is. I can tell you that one of my biggest issues in this game is space management. So backpack, do they offer additional space or?
Yes, additional space. That's where 15 extra slots.
15 extra slots. You know, that would be pretty advantageous, I think. So maybe let's head back. Maybe grab a little bit of that. Just in case. We do have a tarp. If you do need a pair of froggy boots, I can make you a pair of froggy boots right away, too.
Yes, remember that, everybody. Froggy boots. They have the froggy boots. We do not. We have lots of fun stuff, but froggy boots are OGs.
Froggy boots.
Who would have ever thought the froggy boots would be one of the most desirable things in Rust?
Absolutely crazy. I would never have guessed. They are kind of cute. You can see kind of one of the biggest things I love about video game. If I can look down and I can see my legs as I'm running, I can tell that it's going to be a good game. And if I can look down and I can see my froggy feet, it means I am a happy gamer. So, do see those feet. So we're just gonna keep on running here. I see that there is a car here that looks like definitely seen better days. Oh my gosh, we are under attack.
Uh-oh.
By a man with a pickaxe. That's alright. We're gonna turn around and prop. Don't think we my goodness, this zombie had a ballista on him.
Oh wow.
Kind of big to keep in his pocket, wouldn't you think?
Jeez.
Don't know what I'm gonna do with that. My gosh, what do ballistas even fire? Just arrows?
Yes. Yeah, that's wow. That's a
Arrows.
good find.
That's a crazy drop, but could it be a high-powered weapon or anything like that? Nope.
Yeah, if you put it on your base, is it a rolling one or one that you would attach to your base? Do you see wheels on it or no?
A stationary ballista perfect for defense. Can fire deadly bolts at distant targets.
Wow. Okay, so that's where you would mount that to your base or a platform in the front of it. And you'd shoot basically the zombies or um basically any kind of pigs or stuff like that. Hmm.
Pigs, anything like that. Potentially
Yeah, that's kind of
potentially
neat.
players, but we are not fighting players, folks, because again, this is a PVE server. You have joined with Brucey Badger. You are watching a commentary filled return to Rust after a 6-year hiatus. So we're going to keep plugging right along here. Do see that there's some scrap and an apple. We haven't eaten a fruit, I don't think, ever in this game, so let's go ahead and... Oh, I see, it's good for a horse. So we're going to hold on to that until we can eventually get a horse. Got the band up. Some zombies over there. We're going to keep ourselves as loaded up on rounds as possible here. Oh, and here's one now. Oh, sorry about that, Jenny. Alright, we got that rifle body. Do have one back at base, but we will grab another one. Okay. Oh, the gas station does have a handful of zombies here. So we'll take out the most up armored one. See if these got... Nope, no ammunition for a gun that I can use, but... Oh, these guys have about the same thing here. Waiting to be jumped by another one. Oh, excuse me, chat. Alright. I do see our friend here. Oh, there we go. Siren light. Oh, here comes another gentleman. And we'll put him down just as easily. Campfire in a barrel. Up. Oh, there we go. Recoup some of that ammo that we lost. Oh, good. The rifle bodies do stack, so we'll hold on to that then. Some more ammo that we lost. Gonna go ahead and Mr. Gimp mask here. There we go. Okay, and
For your gun, Badger, did you get ammo with that as well?
yep, we did have some ammo back at base, and then our friend was who actually dropped us that rifle to begin with or that SMG was kind enough to drop me about, I think it was almost 400 rounds worth of ammo.
Oh, okay.
So very, very kind of him. And as we've been going through here, kind of taking out these zombie NPCs one by one, I've been able to recoup a lot of my ammunition just by simply shooting back at any of those or looting the zombies that are coming at me. So,
Perfect. Nice.
and I do see here we do have a crate, more scrap in the crate, some food, some pickles here. Let's go ahead and eat some of those pickles. Oh, moldy pickles. Oh, those pickles weren't as good as we thought. Hey, that's all right. All right. Now, chat, one thing I do remember from my old days, if you are looting a box or anything like that, you see something you don't like, feel free to take it out of the box, throw it right on the ground. That will make sure that it despawns and will spawn in a new item, new box with new items for the next person who comes through.
We all thank you.
Something to keep in mind. So we did find a green keycard. So we're gonna take that. And let's see here. Do have a recycler here. I think we're gonna throw a couple items in there. Grab these pistons and these valves. Oh, we got some cloth out of that.
Oh, that sound that you heard, that is cargo. That's where it docked at harbor. So that is one way you can get loot. If you look on the map, it'll show you how many crates are and where it is docked. NPCs are on that are pretty hard, but a chance to get very good loot. So whenever you feel ambitious and geared up to do something like that, take advantage of it.
That is good to know and something to keep in mind, I think, for... I think potentially I could almost maybe handle it here. I think really just kind of keeping out of the way is really the best manner. Maybe we'll head up in that direction and see what kind of havoc we can cause. Otherwise, worst case scenario, go recollect our body. Correct?
Correct. On cargo, though, your body will go around the map, and you got to try to get back on the boat. The boat doesn't stay stationed at harbor; it does leave. Let me look right now. Yeah, it is.
That's good to know.
It looks like on there is no crates at this time. It looks like somebody already must have been on there.
Oh, I see.
So it's kind of unfortunate, but
Ah. So currently, we have come across one of these power substations. We do have a good amount of scrap that came out of that. Oh, look at me not even listening to my own advice here. Some more scrap, semi-automatic body. We do have that. As you can see, we do have an enemy, handful of enemies coming for us. We'll take out this person who's going to try to stab me with a... There we go. Ain't nothing but a thing, chat. We're not too bad of a shot, I don't think. And, ooh, good amount of ammunition on that guy. Alright, let's see what we can't do about this here motorcycle. Oh, we do have a gentleman over here. Oh, 3 of them it looks like. Let's try with those 2. Then Merry Christmas. to that one. Alright, chat, kind of as I stated before, we have already recouped a good amount of our ammunition for. Let's see here. Fuel storage, it is completely out of fuel. We do have a little bit of gas we can put in here. Let's see. Whoa, my goodness. What a ride. Whoa. Whoa, and we crashed into a tree. A low-res tree. A tree nonetheless.
So you must have...
Driving in this game is something else.
It takes a little bit to get used to. That is...
My goodness. Whoa. Well, and just like that, we are out of gas. So, nice little joyride, and we're further from the pace than we should be. And on the train track. So, at least we got a good idea of how that works. So, everything's a learning experience, folks. Head in the direction of our base, which is over here. We have here tool shelf. Got some of that, some binocs in there. Pop out this. More rope with some scrap.
Let's see here.
Going for a swim.
Let's see. Somebody wants to know, are you going to keep the motorcycle?
I'm gonna leave that motorcycle there. I think I'll come back to it once I have some fuel to throw into it. But at this point, not too attached to it. It's more of a Grand Theft Auto kind of pump and dump, and we pumped it, and now we dumped it.
Oh, and wants to know, was it a one person, or did it have a side cart?
It did have a sidecar.
Oh.
So would it be advantageous for me to go back and obtain that cart?
I think right now it would be more of a headache for you, but they are a lot of fun, and you could open up a lot more of the map with it. I mean,
that is true. That is definitely true.
Right, that's like somebody said, you would have to build a place to kind of keep it, so then somebody else could not take it, because you can't put a lock on it. I get that. So it might have a safe place right now, right where it is. Just trying to get my fit together here. Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is who would join the server. My brother
Monty.
in real life, Monty.
Just
Monty.
Are you seriously playing fucking Rust, dude?
Oh.
Rust, that is true. Hey, let's keep it easy with the swears. We are a family-friendly stream.
Family-friendly, guys. Family-friendly.
Yeah. Okay. Family-friendly playing Rust.
Well, this is a PVE server, so it would be. It might be something that you'd be interested in potentially joining.
Never
PVE
again.
and
No.
zombies. I said the same thing. It took about 6 months worth of badgering, but
Yep, lots of
the
badgering.
gentleman badgering. The gentleman who is in this chat with me is a coworker of mine, and
Oh, another one.
yes, another one. And we are currently working on making our little bases here in Rust.
Mhm.
I'm gonna have you go ahead and check your DMs there, Monty.
Which ones?
That would be the messenger, please.
Yes, sir.
Let's see here.
Traveling vendor. So, that will show up on the map for you. That's where you can get different deals on different items. Sometimes
Oh,
you'll
well,
be able to
hopefully I
get
can
tier 2
actually.
guns.
I think I'd be able to actually sell those skulls that I have, or
I think we might have to make a trip down in a boat.
that. Okay.
Yeah,
I figured.
I'm thinking that's probably it. Right now, that's where I am working on a boat base. It's a boat slash grow base.
Perfect.
So I will try to get that up. Trick with boats on here is you just got to make sure that you have a roof over them. And then you're
Roof
okay.
over them. Makes sense. I assume boats. Do they degrade after a certain amount of time if they're not kept protected, or how does that work?
Correct. Yep, that's where the decay process does kick in pretty fast. So if you're looking for a boat, you find one. Especially on here, seems like they have been pretty scarce.
Oh, that is good to know. That is indeed good to know. With that door open, let's go ahead and make sure we keep that closed. So Monty, what's Monty up to this evening? What kind of fun are we having?
You know the situation with my desktop, so
Yes.
now I'm on my school laptop, which is also a gaming laptop.
Wow.
And
Perfect.
I know, right? So, yeah, just gonna chill, use this until I get my actual desktop back.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, feel free to stick around, of course. And, you know, of course, we're not just going to be playing Rust. We will also be playing other forms of games as well in the future. Once we say probably around that next wipe, I would say we'll probably stick with this for a good time. So, but, in the meantime, feel free to, like I said before, stick around. As we work our way through relearning how to play Rust.
Well, I'm just gonna be taking a step back, and calming myself down. And it's been, whew. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna be playing this game called Peak that I've been playing with other people on the Unicorn server. And if you guys want to join me, it's pretty fun.
Perfect.
I'd say it's kind of like an E for everyone game, and it's like $8 retail, but it's on sale for like $5.
Sure.
Pretty short.
Why don't you give us a little explanation of what Peak is? Like, how do you play it?
Excellent question, Badger. So, Peak is basically a mountain climbing game where what you do is you climb you climb peaks, you climb mountains. So, basically, without giving too much of the story away, you're going on an expedition, and you basically. I'm not good at explaining things. I apologize in advance.
Oh, no, that's fine. Feel free to give us the best explanation you can think of.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so give me a second here so I can get my words together.
Sure, take your time.
I do drafting. Everything I do is in writing and drawing, so
Oh,
we know
no.
we're good.
Take your time.
Mm-hmm.
Chat, my brother Monte here is a burgeoning engineer. He is currently architect. Thank you very much. He is a burgeoning architect who's currently working on finishing his degree, but has worked as a drafter in the past. So he is very knowledgeable on both design. He is a incredible base designer for Valheim. One of these days we will do a Valheim stream from beginning to end, and if Monty here graces us with his presence, we would see some incredibly well-built base locations. So, Monty, please go ahead and give us a little explanation.
Explain
What do you
Peak.
think?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, explain
So,
Peak for me.
now that I have my words together, kind of. So, peak, basically you're going on an expedition to climb up to a peak of a volcano. You basically arrive very gingerly, very kindly on a sort of like volcanic island, and you, well, I mean, you're basically, the landscape is basically structured like a skyscraper, and you climb it. You go to four different biomes, including inside a volcano, to basically, get to the top of said volcano and call in a rescue helicopter. So,
Oh wow.
Nice,
I'd give you the incorrect summary of it in a very comical way, but
that's about what you're doing with it. Okay, very cool. And what would you how would you describe the gameplay? Is it like anything you've played before, or what would
not
you say
at all, Badger. You if you've played Shipbreakers, which I doubt anybody has done that.
No, I don't think I've ever even heard of it.
That's also a pretty good game. Basically, you just like the mountains for each and every different biome is probably like 2,000 meters, 3,000 meters high. Just incredible. Your base, like if you like climbing mountains, if you like scaling sheer cliffs, you've been to Colorado, etc., then this is a really nice game.
That is good to know.
Each and every wall, each and every cliff that you climb is very sheer, and your character is like half gecko, so you can. I'm joking, of course, but your character is like half gecko, just like climbing straight up a wall. Like,
wow!
It's nearly comical, but very satisfying gameplay. I give it a. I don't know.
Good.
8 out of
Just
10.
8 out of 10. Okay.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah.
Excellent. I do like the sound of that. That does sound pretty fun. How long is it on sale for? Is there a time limit on that at all?
No idea.
No idea. Okay. Well, I will tell you what. I will definitely take a look at it because we are kind of in the burgeoning era of our streaming career here. So hopefully, whatever we can do to kind of bring the masses in and let them see some different types of games and gameplay, and see if we can't help drive some interest, I think would be pretty advantageous for our, say, pretty advantageous
fun
for what we're trying to do here. Yeah, exactly. So
mostly fun.
Mostly fun, yes. That's definitely what we want to stick around for. So, All right. Well, Monty, are you gonna stick around and chat with us, or are you gonna kind of disappear? You gonna play with our friends in the Unicorn Kingdom?
I'll just stick around and chat.
Sure.
Per-
Absolutely.
Perfect. Somebody just had a question. That's where on that game, you said that it was found on Steam. Do you play a lot of different games in this genre, or did you just stumble upon it?
I was peer pressured into getting it, but it was cheap. So, like many games I get, because nobody wants to, because nobody wants to play Space Engineers, which I basically have a doctorate in. I've been
Uh,
playing that game so long.
I was about to say you've been playing that game since my gosh, what,
Dude, since it
2000?
came out.
Yeah, 2010. I have another coworker who also plays that
13.
game. Or 13, yeah, yep. Okay. I have another coworker who does put a lot of hours into that game as well. He's a big fan of it. So, tell me, Monty, as well. So, kind of piggyback off of that question as well. What would
Yo.
you say? Let's see here. How many hours would you say that you have, or actually, how many hours do you have in Space Engineers? Just to give the people a little idea of how much you like it.
That's
Oh,
what my chat says. They want now they're curious on this.
Sure. Okay, so if you want to pause your game, and open up your Steam to see how many hours we put into Gary's mod.
Alright, well, let's take a look here. Oh, why not? We haven't touched Gary's mod in a couple of years. Fun fact for those who do not know, Gary's mod was also created by the same individual who, by the same studio that produces Rust. So that would be Facepunch Studios, owned by Gary Newman.
You're being very like sanitary here, dude.
Hence the name Gary's mod. Anyway, we have 2,954 hours in Gary's mod. Put in between
2,900, you said?
2,954.
Okay, so would you say it's about half and half, or like who do you think takes the lion's share of that?
I'd say it's about half and half. Yep, I'd say I did a lot of RP where you did a lot of design.
Mm-hmm. So I also played Space Engineers on my father's account, and I probably have a few hundred hours in that in his Steam account as well. But for my own personal Steam account that I've had since 2016, I've put in 1,800, almost 1,900 hours into the game.
Wow. All right, Chet. You know what? I think that deserves a. Let's go ahead and give him a round of applause from the Discord chat. Excellent. Thank you. Very
I
well
know.
done.
I don't have anything else better to do. Yay!
I do think that that is a very, very good amount of time. Well, definitely shows that you're dedicated. I do know that you, again, as I had stated, Chet, he is a big fan of design games and anything that has anything to do with design. So, as you can see, he is indeed an individual who can do that. So,
God knows how many hours I put into Minecraft as well.
oh goodness, Minecraft.
Oh, boy.
Well, I'll tell you what. There's definitely a lot of people who put a lot of time into Minecraft.
Oh, you said the Minecraft world. That's where I have a lot
Yeah.
of people who watch that are into Minecraft. I
Mm-hmm.
know this is what's gonna come out is what kind of a I know what they're gonna ask. What kind of a Minecraft player are you? Are you a true builder or adventurer or
I did a lot of stuff with Redstone.
wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
He is a
Okay.
big he is a big redstone guy.
That is amazing.
Big redstone guy.
Very cool. Let's see.
And He is very good. I did learn a good amount of what I do on Redstone from him as well. Typically, where my Redstone knowledge ends is photosensitive doors. Where his knowledge begins is far more vast than mine. So definitely props to
Automatic
him on that.
automatic redstone cannons that fire arrows,
Yes,
large doors, 4x4s, 6x6s,
yes, he is.
castles to boot, and
Castles
I
to
have a
boot.
I see a graphics glitch, and I lost the other half of my coconut. Okay.
Oh boy. So yes, again, chat very well known, very much known, very a lot much known. Does he have in that realm? So hats off to him. Kudos to him. Maybe eventually we will do a stream involving him as well in Minecraft, which we would definitely be most likely interested in opening up a server. We'd probably open up a server that once we get a little more established, we'd be able to hopefully run off of our donations. Well-meaning individuals who just like to listen to us talk, listen to us play. But
Brother, pray tell, how many viewers do you have right now?
so far so far one on 2 different platforms. So you know
Nice.
what? I appreciate everybody who's here so far. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey. It is dark and I'm afraid of the dark. So we are not going to actually run outside for a little bit yet. We did run over there to the base where that gas station is. There's not too much there. However, we might take a trip over to that abandoned supermarket once we get an opportunity. Let's see what we have for clothing here.
I should be
Maybe not.
almost close to running that with you. I'm pretty much geared up.
Perfect. Excellent. So we do need one sewing kit. So there we are, chat. Thank you, Slade's chat there for kind of persuading me on keeping that.
You have a repair bench over there, don't you?
I just put one down actually. We are
Excellent.
set to go on that. We will have to go out and do some more. Would like to get a jacket going to keep nice and warm. So we do need to do some cloth gathering. Other than that, we are moving right along.
Dang it. What is my dog going on about?
Okay. Just finishing some upgrades over here, and I should be good.
Excellent. Yeah, no, please take your time. Just like to have a little fun, like to have a little chat. Again, anybody new to the stream, thank you for joining. My name is Brucey Badger. We're relearning how to play Rust after a 6-year hiatus. With me, we have Slade453, a very dedicated veteran, newer version Rust player, and my brother Monty, real life brother from the same mother, playing a different game, a slightly less powered rig than he would normally play on, but we are.
You don't need to explain.
That would be why he's not joining us right now. So we will continue to make our way through here. Hopefully daylight will come soon. Again, we are terrified of the dark because you never know what's lurking out there. Jaguars, zombies, anything along those lines.
Like
As you can
everything.
see, apparently your TC is completely invisible. That's where we have a floating keypad. Very interesting.
Oh, and you were able to get your keypad on and stuff, right?
Yep, and we do have the keypad on the TC.
Awesome.
We do have the keypad on that door as well. We might remove that. So I've noticed certain items here are not able to be removed.
Hmm.
So like this door, I'm not entirely sure how to replace this door.
Okay, so if you took the lock off, I don't know if you have a lock on that door right now, but you have to take the
Oh,
lock off, and then once you have the lock off, you open the door, and then you hold E, and you'll be able to take it off.
okay. It is good to know. Right, so let's see here. So we do have that door open. Remove lock. Pick up door. Ah, there we go. It's about as simple as it gets, chat. Thank you so much for that reminder. So in the meantime, door is open. We are exposed. However, we are going to quickly create for ourselves a sheet metal door to make sure that keep it as safe as possible. Again, we hate zombies and hate crocodiles even more than zombies. So we're gonna go ahead and get that on craft here. Should be about 13 seconds.
Alright, we got a little bit of rain coming down.
A little bit of rain. Oh. Wouldn't be too bad. We do have actually a water collector.
Oh, and remember it is affected, the water catcher will catch more water because of the rain, so looks like it's only a light rain, so.
Oh, hello. Farmer Slade, coming on in here. So
Going
let's
deep,
put
going deep.
going deep. Let's put that here on. Code, I assume you probably remember what that was. We're gonna leave that as that code.
Oh, did you send that through Discord or through a text message?
Nope. We'll just go ahead and drop that code here. Hey, thanks so much, Curbster. I just saw your message. Appreciate the follow. Nope, I am one of the unicorns in the server. I'm actually one of the mods. You can call me Brucey Badger. I'm also known as Badgercorn. So, again, appreciate the follow. Thank you so much. We do have a follower goal of 1,000. My wife and I have a little bit of a bet to see whether or not we are actually able to get to 1,000. If we are, she said we can actually get a bona fide standing mic. Then at that point, she'll realize that what we're doing is actually going to be fruitful. So I think that's completely fair. So right now, I don't think this mic has too much of a bad sound, so we'll just kind of keep running on this. As long as we get that following, I think we'll do just fine.
Excellent. Alright.
So it is.
And you dropped that code in, you said Discord or?
Let me go ahead. I will drop it to you here. It's a very popular song name. At least it was popular when Rust came out initially. Go ahead and find your name here. There that goes. Alright. So, Curbster, if you are here, then that must mean... Yes, I was set up on the dyno. which might be advantageous for you, Slade. Slade, there is a bot named Dino that actually has the ability to post. It attaches directly to your Twitch, and it will actually post on whatever Discord server you're on to state that you have gone live. So,
Really?
might be advantageous, I would think. Most of our friends who do stream on that Unicorn server, as the Curbster had mentioned, does pop up within his within that server. So
Wow. Okay.
would be something to kind of keep an eye on potentially.
That's really neat.
Yeah. So right now we do have about 3,000 metal fragments. So we're gonna want to go ahead and run that right back to our base so we don't die with that on. And we'll go ahead and take a sip from our water here. And then Slade, what were we planning on doing?
Well, I think this is where right now, we got a couple different things we can do. One is we can farm a little bit on the roads, try to make our way to a monument, which would be water treatment plant.
Water treatment plant.
Yep. So we can kind of go through some of the spawn places for loot, and we can get a few better weapons, stuff like that. Two, we could actually use a green key card, and we could go to Harbor and get you a blue card, and then we could do the puzzle at water treatment plant. So that's kind of what I was thinking that we could do, is you grab your green key card. Do you have a fuse by any chance?
Not on me, but I can tell you they are pretty numerous within the boxes that I have come across.
Okay.
I've found anywhere between 1 and 2, and as long as we do find any of the crates or any of the crates on our way through, I believe we should be able to come across 1 or 2 of them.
Okay, so I think we just go to the roads. We run the road all the way to Harbor. We use your card. Oh shoot! Or I just die to a zombie.
Oh my god!
Oh my goodness! I got a horde of them.
I'm coming. I'm
perfect.
coming. Where are you? You're running up there. Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's a good handful of them.
Okay. I mean, that's where we
Alright.
collected them.
Okay, that's all right.
Thank you.
Kind of take them out one by one here. We'll kite them.
Sounds good.
Oh,
I'll
apparently they do not. They're not that interested in me.
Okay.
Hello. Go ahead and there we go. Excellent.
Well,
Alright,
there
some
you go.
ammunition here.
Good. Good.
Okay, we got about 19 syringes on us, so if you do need a syringe, please let me know.
Okay. I'm gonna get my arrows back. That's all I care about.
Perfect. Excellent.
Some people have goals.
Well, let's see here. Fuse. We have a fuse in the first box we check.
All right. So that means we are harbor bound. Good.
Harbor bound indeed. Oh, all right. We are actually under attack here. SMG is actually about to break.
Uh-oh.
And that has broken. So now we're gonna have to cut some people up by hand. Alright, so we have an invalid SMG. See, you're chopping up those bodies there.
Yeah. I'm just gonna get in the skulls. Might have a skull party here. Good. Kind of put these in the chest and wait for our trip, I guess. That'll be our main part for tonight. We'll harbor, blue card to water treatment plant to do the puzzle, recycle what we don't need, and head back towards your base.
Excellent. Well, I will tell you, my inventory is already full as can be.
That's why I'm running straight back to your base to dump all this wonderful stuff off.
Perfect. Good, good, good. Right, I am gonna... Well, do have some more enemies here.
Oh.
Here come the ops, as kids say nowadays. That doesn't... There we go. I'm gonna chop you up there, Mr. Zombie. Chad, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why I was using a hatchet when I had a perfectly good combat knife there, but again, we are kind of learning. So... Gonna run all this stuff back, including, unfortunately, dropping off our now broken SMG.
And that can be repaired once you do, once you have it unlocked. It can be repaired, or otherwise we can take that one to put into a crafting table, and you can get the blueprint, and then learn it that way. So a couple different ways.
Perfect. And does that, refresh my memory, please? Does that destroy the item in the meantime?
It does. That's the only bad thing is once you run that blueprint on it, it does get destroyed.
Well, and you know, I think that is a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Let's go ahead and see what we need for that research table here.
And it does cost scrap to research it, though. So I think for that custom, it would cost you 125 scrap to then research it. That's the other part.
We're up to about 68 as of right now.
Okay, that's really good.
Not too shabby. We have unlocked a handful of things already, but in the meantime, we will kind of continue to move right on down here. So let's get that research table built.
Try to get my health.
I'm afraid we're gonna need an entire box just for human skulls.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned on that as well.
You know, as long as chat's not too afraid of that, chat, that doesn't spook you out at all, does it? I sure hope not, because that is, it's a requirement, so...
Welcome to Rust, baby.
Welcome to Rust, BB.
Trophy collector.
And, truer words have never been spoken. Alright.
Okay, I'm just crafting some arrows. Perfect. Alright. Just remember your fuse and your green card and you'll be good.
Alright.
Gonna start running.
Okay, let's go ahead and...
So now our weapon of choice is bows. Not even crossbows.
Yep, looks like we are going back to the old bows here.
Prim. Real prim. Full Rust experience, exactly. Full Rust experience. Nothing better.
That is for certain. It is for certain indeed.
Alright.
Alright, so we do have those bones. We're going to throw them bones in here. Toss that there. We do have 100 arrows on us, but somehow we are missing that bow. Let's find out where that bow is. We are 200 wood, 50 cloth, so we do still need to. Oh, there we go. We'll go out and we'll collect that that wood kind of as we go here. Right, I'd say we could probably leave our scrap here. We don't really need to carry it around along with us, do we?
No, yeah. Just basically keep your inventory as clean as you can, because we'll be filling you up.
I believe it. I can believe it. Right, so meantime here, I do know we have wood up here. Let's go ahead and get a bow started. Perfect. Put the rest of that wood back, because we don't need it, chat. We don't need it. Do need those arrows. Okay, we do have a spear as a backup, which I don't think we even really need. Go ahead and we'll dump that right here in this crate. I think we're looking okay. And what we also don't need this. Alright, chat, let's shake, rattle, and roll. Let's bounce, dog. Chat, we are going on a raid here. Kind of following Slade's lead. He knows the server a lot better than I do.
Alright, we're a little bit wet. I don't know what you're at right now. 35?
About 9%, 10%, not too bad.
We'll do is we'll follow this road up, basically almost up to harbor. We'll try to take a few of the fights, whatever we see. But if we get opportunities at, you know, crates or food, we'll grab them.
Definitely.
Okay.
I do agree.
I do got some food. So.
Well, we do have some more scrap. Stone fireplace, apparently.
Oh, there's aesthetics.
It's improvised balaclava. You never know when you're gonna need it.
Yeah.
You know, if I start a Twitch account, do I need to call it like TV, like Monty at Twitch TV or something like that, or can I do like VHS or something, something stupid like that?
You could throw VHS in your name, but
Yeah.
No monitor, DVD, cassette tape,
none of those.
Oh, look at that.
vinyl.
Betamax.
Betamax.
If we had... Okay. You didn't... I got crude oil. If we got just a little bit more... food... We might be able to
I don't think the
just
kids
take
nowadays would get that. I had a friend, well, not a friend, but little brother's friend. When we went to a escape room, it's kind of like this, like 1980s, 80s noir. What am I talking about? Anyway, so it had like the security camera that recorded stuff on a VHS tape, and they didn't know how to use the VHS. One of their friends was just like, no, no, no. Look, you gotta twist it around, flip it over. You gotta go in like that. So
Chat, keep in mind that Monty himself is well within age to know how a VHS works, where our littler brother,
no, it was one of their friends.
yes, our littler brother and their friends definitely would not have had that opportunity as much as we had. So, Slade, I did find. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Nope, Slade, I did find a spinning wheel. I don't know if that has anything to do with really anything.
Those now you can reskin them. We just got a skin that you can make a dartboard. So they
A dartboard.
You have a purpose now.
Okay.
I have 34 crude oil, and there's a boat over here. I think I'm gonna speed this up for us to get to harbor, because we're gonna take a boat trip.
Sounds good to me.
Have you successfully been on a boat trip?
I have been on a boat trip.
Okay. Have you been the one to drive it?
Yes, I have. Was it successful? No, not at all.
Oh.
But
okay. All right.
Did have an opportunity to get into a boat and put it in a specific direction.
Was it a big boat?
It was one of the RHIBs or RBHIs or whatever they're called.
Oh, fancy. Okay.
We did get a little bit down the road, and of course, back in my day, we did not have any type of boats in Rust and Legacy.
All right. That's right. Do you see where I'm at right now? Take a seat.
Hopping in.
Okay. Whoa.
Whoa.
I don't know what that was about. Oh, look at that. There's a boat. Huh. That is one heck of a boat. Oh no, we're beached. What?
Push, 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 push.
There we go. Alright. Perfect. Okay.
Oh.
Why doesn't it let me them out? There we go. Okay.
Come on, boat, turn. Ah. Does not want to turn.
Okay. I will push this off.
Oh, there we go. That might actually help us a little bit here.
There you go. Get in there.
There we go.
That's pretty good. Okay. Let's try this again. Ah, open sea. Did you get to look underwater a little bit?
I did get a chance. I did see a lot of weeds, but not much more.
Okay. So, sometimes you'll see little floating bottles. Those are dive sites. See if we see one on the way. There's harbor. There's where we want to go. Little rough seas out here. There's a dive site right there. There's a little buoy up, kind of on your left.
Yep, a little buoy there.
So that's where sunken treasure is underneath there. There's another one. Sunken treasure's underneath there. You can get some real good stuff, but you got to remember that you could run into sharks and stuff. Oh, a little bit rough seas.
Sharks would not be fun to run in.
Oh.
Another creature that has been on the planet for 100 million plus years. Does not have the audacity, or has the audacity to not evolve. Drives me up a wall. However, he will not catch me in open water like that. So sharks get a pass.
Bro, sharks have been around longer than the rings of Saturn.
Exactly.
Alright, so I didn't expect to have so many zombies over here. So we're
A lot
gonna
of Zeds.
okay. So where did you end up going? Are you in the water?
Yeah, we're not gonna,
Yeah.
we're not gonna talk about it.
Okay. Alright. Yep,
But
that's
look, here I am.
okay. Alright. Splish splash.
Oh, more low-grade fuel.
Perfect. Alright, so welcome to Harbor. This is where you're gonna find your tugboats.
Tugboat.
Tugboats will spawn over here. There can only be so many on a map. Now, one really good thing over here is we can use this cooker over here to break down fuel. So we're going to be putting in crude oil, and we're going to use our wood, and then we're going to get low grade out of it. So we'll leave that
perfect.
Cook. We'll leave that cook because we need low grade. Boy, oh boy. Look at all these zombies. Good shooting.
Well, he did come after me first, so...
Alright. Oh, so over here is the puzzle that we gotta get to. So we gotta clean these zombies out of here.
Whoa, behind us.
Another one. Oh. Okay.
Oh god, I'm being shot at.
Oh my god. I didn't know they had guns. Shoot. Oh no. Oh gosh.
Don't die on me, Slade.
Had to jump out of there.
Chat, we're running for our lives.
We really are. Oh my goodness.
Oh god, they can open doors.
Oh yeah. Oh boy.
Are these like Walking Dead zombies, or are they like 28 Days Later zombies?
Are they gonna give us a
Yes.
Okay.
I'll kite him, Slade. You shoot at him.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh no. I'm at 1 and I'm bleeding. I'm down.
Slade, don't you die at me.
I'm gonna crawl.
Oh god. Alright, alright, alright.
It's a sad day. Try to jump in the hole.
Oh boy. Chad, I think we're kind of cooked here. We're doing alright though so far. We're just gonna keep on running for dear life.
Good job. So every
Well,
monument we just figured out has harder and harder zombies, I guess.
oh, this is good to know.
Oh, okay. That's where.
Drop one. Dropped
Okay.
another one. Dropped another one. Ah,
All right.
oh,
Well,
almost
that's.
dropped another one. Dropped it. Should I be concerned that the last two zombies I killed were both named Rachel and Colleen?
I would be very concerned. That's not good.
It's not
That's,
good at all. Uh,
I think it's pretty entertaining. That's good content right there, just for our own personal use. That's
it's for our own personal entertainment.
good
Oh,
job.
that's. Thank you. Anyway, I found a bronze egg on one of these zombies.
Oh,
So
very
that
nice.
was. That must have been the boss.
Mm-hmm.
So the boss is dead. Oh,
There should be some decent stuff
why?
out there then. I mean,
Why? Thank you very much. I already received my first streaming gift from Mr. No Monitor. Thank you very much. You were a great man, sir.
You see, I can't force you to buy the game, but I can peer pressure you into playing it with me
Playing
if I
it
get it
once
for
you
you.
purchase it for me.
Yeah.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
Thank you.
All right.
That
So,
means a lot to me.
a plethora. All right. So we managed to survive. Well,
well,
we
you have.
managed to survive. Unfortunately, we did lose somebody in the process. So at this point, are we? I'm just hanging out here waiting for you to return.
I would try to loot as much as you can around. I would take a look
Okay.
around, and if you have the cloth, I don't know if you do have cloth or not. You could drop. You could drop a bag. That would be
I
the
do
only other thing
not.
that would speed it up. But I
I
am.
do not have the cloth, but I can. Ah, I would be able to. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I would be able to chew up some of these zombies and get some cloth off their bodies.
Yeah, otherwise, I'm making my way there.
Another human skull for the human skull collection. Blood for the blood god, correct? I believe so. Oh, that just really disappeared on me. Alright. Yep, so those zombies are gone. We missed our window. I believe your body should still be here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right.
Not yet. Not yet made the decision to carve you up.
Well, that's good. I appreciate that. I mean, once I'm.
You know, that's the least I can do.
Yeah.
It is the least I can do, isn't it?
Well, that is very nice.
Right, we do have, I think, what is the boss zombie. I did drop them again.
Oh.
And we have another bronze egg.
Oh, so you just confirmed it. Okay.
Yep. That must be the boss zombie. Oh, nail gun zombie. Or nail gun human is back.
Oh no.
Don't like you. Oh, don't like you at all. Stop shooting me. Stop shooting
You know,
me.
you said it's PVE, but I assume that friendly fire is
Ah!
not off, right?
Friendly fire is off. There we go.
Of course.
My god, this zombie's name was Chrissy.
Oh.
This is getting weird.
Huh.
I don't want to play this anymore.
Oh, you might want to play it more. I don't know.
Yeah.
This is getting very odd. Uncomfortable.
Very strange. Yeah, uncomfortable. That is a good word for it.
Hmm.
So it did take about 5 arrows to drop the NPC boss zombie. It takes about 3 arrows, I think, as long as you hit him in the head, for the normal zombies.
Okay. All right. See, this is where
That
we're
one is
figuring it out
down.
now.
This one was gonna hit me with a birthday cake.
Uh, what? Okay.
This one has birthday cake.
Um.
Slade,
Hmm.
go ahead and take a look at that.
Um.
What do your elf eyes see there?
Wow. I think you can eat the birthday cake, but.
You can. It's about
Okay.
100 calories.
Wow. Okay. I don't.
Was able to obtain a flashlight, which I... Oh my god, he's back. This son of a bitch. Where'd you go?
Oh my gosh, they are
Gonna-
just littered everywhere around here. Oh.
I see you. I'm gonna hit you with this.
I'm going to sneak into the water
Mm.
to get rid of this zombie.
Oh, one more shot.
These do not like
Is there
water.
more than one? Oh my god, there's more than one. And down you go. Alright, we are bleeding kind of profusely here. Oh god, another zombie. My goodness. The respawn rates on this game is just as unforgiving as playing against players. Gonna 1 arrow to the head, 2 arrows to the head, 3 arrows to the head. Oh my god, he's back. This is not working well.
Oh. Okay, this is.
Drop that one. Oh my goodness.
What did we get into? This is where we're trying to do one simple little puzzle. Hmm. Been ducking and weaving.
I'm
Yeah.
weaving and ducking.
Okay. Well, we are just doing. We are doing stuff. So that means water treatment plant is a better monument than this. Yeah, that's could be good. Wow. Oh,
My god, we are not having a good time here. We're having a good time, but we're not having a good time not dying.
right. Yeah, I just jumped off the
We're
side.
so good. Tech trash. Not sure what that does.
That's good stuff.
I think at this point, I'm gonna drop one of these swords. I don't think I need that necessarily.
Alright. I am back here. I'm just swimming.
Making your way downtown.
Yeah, I'm just coming up over by where we put that crude oil in to break that down. Going to get some stuff on my body.
Oh, I can't have more than... I guess that's not really a cake, is it? Cake offers more calories than tuna, so we're gonna stick with cake here, I think. Monty, cake or death?
Death.
Oh, okay, death it is.
No, eat the cake.
Oh, no, you said death. I heard you. You said death.
Didn't say
Let
death.
them eat cake.
Ah!
But you with a nail gun?
Yeah, that is me with a nail gun. I
Okay.
thought it was thought it was automatic. It is.
Yeah, there's my body's right up there. I'm gonna try to get back to it because I'm missing my boots and everything. I'm almost there. Let me just...
You see that? I'm gonna continue to try to stave off these bad guys as long as I can here, because a couple of them do have some various
juicy loot down them.
various objects sticking out of them. Oh, nope, lootable. It does not exist. So now, why does that zombie have a gun? That's what I want to know.
So that means...
Zombie should
Why
have
would you be using it?
So that means the further we get into this means they're gonna have more and more stuff on them. I'm taking it.
Sorry, they're gonna have more what?
More loot on them, and they're gonna get progressively harder. Sure seems like that's what we're looking at now.
Sure does feel like it.
Which is
I'll tell you one thing. Drop that skull. We're gonna pull a couple of metals off, high quality metals off of them. Is this a truck we can drive? Nope. Why would it be? Alright. Oh, so I do see here you are being chased by the, one of the zombies.
Alright. Okay.
Alright, that's so bad. Get a kitchen knife.
A kitchen knife. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, and he has low grade.
Oh, behind you.
Oh no. No.
Oh, another golden egg.
Okay.
Or not golden, sorry, bronze. Bronze. I don't know my metals.
Orium.
Okay.
Yeah, what he said.
Orium, there you go.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Alright, so.
Alright, back to regularly scheduled programming. We need to go over here to this building.
Okay.
Okay. We need to go in here, and then you gotta put your fuse in this, that part right in there.
Enemy.
Okay.
Multiple enemies.
Hmm. Okay. Alright. So, whenever you're ready, you're gonna hit this switch on here. Right
Okay, and
there.
then what happens when I hit that switch?
We have to run over to this building way over here. And you gotta swipe your green key card, and there is a zombie.
That is a big boy zombie.
Okay,
There you are.
Give me my arrows. Okay.
Your arrow, and you should get a bronze egg off that guy.
Oh yeah, there is a bronze egg.
Oh god! Oh my god, get fucked. Alright. We almost lost our cool there for a second, but we made it through.
Okay.
Right, Monty?
Ooh.
Rough.
Oh, there's another one. Alright.
You just aim for the head and let it rip.
Yep. That's all you can do.
Alright, there's about 10 crude on that guy.
Okay, on that one, okay.
Yep.
I'll grab the crude.
And we look through here. Okay, so that and press that already. Okay, now we go this way, right?
Okay, yep, go over here. And
There's a flashlight.
Shite.
Okay.
Oh. In my foul mouth.
Ah,
Okay.
Jesus.
All right, so you hit the switch. We got to come over to here. You hit the
Oh,
switch, right?
hold on. Yep, I did.
Okay. There's no
Oh,
power
behind
in
you,
this.
behind you, behind you. Oh, 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 where are you? Gotcha.
Okay. We got him. All right, we gotta
Ow.
try to get this done.
Oh, there's another one.
Oh God, my armor's broken. Okay.
Oh, here
Oh,
we go. One to the head. Should put him down.
okay. Got him.
Okay.
All right, let me see if I can hit the
This
switch.
one has an RF receiver. I don't even know what that does.
All right. All this switch.
All right, so
Okay.
yep, we did hit that.
Okay.
So now what do we?
Is that lit up green over there?
This keypad? No.
Yep. No. Okay, so your switch must have been burnt out by now. Okay, let me
Oh,
go.
here.
Let me go over and
Do
hit,
you-
hit it quick. Just stand right there.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit it. Okay.
Sure. Oh, it's lit up green now.
Okay. Now you should be able to swipe your card.
The green one, correct?
Yep. The green one.
Oh, it's not letting me. I'm not seeing anywhere to put it.
You just have it in your on your bar, like where your guns
Oh.
are,
There we go.
and then you can push it, and it should swipe for it.
There we go. Got it. Blue key card.
You guys enjoy the rest of your session. I'm gonna go over to the other server and bother the heck out of them.
Okay, sounds
Right.
good.
My very charming
See you
and
later.
monotone voice and personality. So see you
Well,
guys.
See you later.
All right. Bye, Monty. Have a good one.
All right.
So later.
Later. So in here, you did grab the blue key card, right?
Yes,
on
I
the
did.
desk?
Yep, I do.
Nice.
Yep.
So that's used. So that is the puzzle for here. So all you do, like you just did, is just go in there, grab the key card, and we are good.
Zombie.
Oh God. Okay.
Oh, she had a shirt.
Man. All right. So now, I guess we can try to go over by the recycler. Oh Jesus, there's zombies over there too. Oh my God. Come on. Another one. Oh my God.
I think as soon as we can get out of here.
I think this is where we take the loot, and I mean they just keep respawning. We need guns to like do this efficiently.
Yeah, this is.
I mean we're just aim training now.
Yeah, exactly. I think,
Okay.
as they say, discretion is indeed the better part of valor. So this building here, is this completely blocked out? Looks like it.
All right,
There's a recycler here.
recycler is over this way.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, you're right over by it. Yeah, you got it.
Yes, there is one right here as well. What are we recycling?
Pretty much at this stage you can recycle whatever, as long as it's not guns and that. Like, if you got a nail gun on you, I would keep that.
Let's see here. What about these salvage swords?
If you know, one's good, but the rest I would just get rid of.
I do have pretty much only one of everything.
Maybe, I mean, we could take it back to the base and just put it all into the thing, and then salvage run later on.
Yeah, why don't we do that? That sounds
Okay.
good.
I'm gonna grab the low grade out of there, and then we're gonna jump in the boat, and we'll head. We're gonna take the lazy way and get out of here.
I agree. Should probably try to collect any other arrows here we have missing. Alright, and Chad, as you see, we're trying to make our hasty escape here before night falls. Oh, no, that is not my partner. Get dropped. Get dropped. There we go.
Got him. Okay. Oh, another one behind you.
Oh, ow. Oh boy, that one might have my number.
Oh shoot. There we go.
Good drop.
Give me those arrows.
And that is my shield from before, so we're gonna hold on to that. Necessarily
Okay.
pull those arrows out.
Yeah, actually, for everything, we really didn't do too bad. I mean, not bad at all. Now we just got to Now we just got to find the boat.
Yeah. Yep. I think we docked
Here somewhere.
it over here.
Yes, I think so. I don't know if you see it. You see it?
Yep. I think I do see it.
Oh, there it is.
It's
There it
over
is.
here. Oh, there's a crate in here.
All right.
Dive suit. Is that worth dropping anything for? Or a wetsuit?
I am a big fan because then if you're cold, you can put the dive suit on and it will, I mean, it'll save your life on that.
Alright.
I think.
So we'll drop the cloth for it, I think.
Oh no, we might have a problem. The boat
What's that?
is wedged underneath this tugboat.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, looks like it's moving. Kinda.
It
Oh,
is.
nope. I think
Nope.
it might be stuck.
It might be stuck. Yep. So looks like we're looking for the coast. Looking for a boat.
Yeah, I'd say so. There's a
Darn.
vending machine there. I knew I should have taken a kayak with me.
That's right.
But-
Kayak for the win. Alright, I'm gonna start looking on the coast here. Hopefully we see one. Otherwise, careful, stay in the water because there's more zombies.
Yep, I was about to say there are some Zeds here.
That's amazing.
Oh my god.
There's ones with flashlights. Okay.
Okay, we're gonna try to. Oh, that one has a spear.
Okay.
Oh my god, come on.
There's a ton of them. Okay. Okay.
Got him.
Yeah. Wow.
We are a hurting badger. So, accidentally put an arrow inside of you. You didn't need that, did you?
No, I did not. But I appreciate
Your
it.
skull.
Did you?
Oh, yep. Reactive target. I don't think we need that. Do
Oh
we?
god. Here we got another friend.
Oh, here he is. I'm gonna chop this guy up. Go.
Oh my goodness.
Alright, I do have a flashlight, so I think we'll go ahead and turn that on and maybe.
Yeah, we'll just make the tread home. And there is the car battery. Perfect.
If you want to hold on just 1 second, just stop. Yeah, just stand right there. Don't move.
Okay. Oh,
Thank you. Alright, let's go.
Your character model is pretty cool. I really didn't get a chance to take a look at that one.
Oh yeah, yep. He's kind of an Asian gentleman, is what was generated. off
Is
of
that
my
what you
Steam
had
ID.
before?
No, before I was an African American person of color,
Oh,
female
wow.
person of color. So,
On
Here.
Rust console, I am a mix between a American Asian.
Mm.
So that one's really cool. And Mr. Fulcrun is the same. We actually started at the same time. For some reason, we got the same exact character model. So pretty cool. I think this is where we're gonna end up running this whole thing all the way home.
you know, I think so, and I sure hope we get home sooner than not, because it looks like there is going to be a server reset in a couple minutes.
When is that?
One.
1 minute?
15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Yep. In the morning, 15 minutes.
Okay, so we are probably just going to make it.
Okay, a little bit of a run, but
Yeah.
Chad, as you can see here, we are running as fast as we can.
Wow, that was quite the battle. Wow. Well, the good thing is this is where, look at this way, Badger, that we get to the point when server says you gotta leave. Basically bedtime anyways.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
Hmm?
Both Slade and I are Central Time, 1 in the morning for us, which is way too late considering we both work the same job and we have to both be there tomorrow morning.
Oh,
So,
right. That is right.
it's going to be an interesting day tomorrow.
Oh, that's okay. That's where I never have no problems falling asleep. That's where I'll put my head on the pillow and be out like a light. Hopefully that's
Look
where
at
it
you go.
falls for you. I know.
Me as well. It is a little bit warmer in my home, so
What's the
we'll just
temperature?
have to see.
What's the temperature in your house?
Last time I checked, it was about 88. As
Oh,
I said before, chat.
uh,
Yeah.
Mr. Badger, I think you want to take a little bit of a turn.
Yeah, there we go. Yep.
Okay.
We definitely not houses built in our region are definitely good for holding on to retaining heat when it needs to be, and unfortunately during the summertime it doesn't need to.
Yeah, my wife turned it down. She wanted to make sure that it's like the Arctic in here, and I live in the dungeon, we'll say, especially when I play stuff like this down here. Right now the thermometer says it is 64.
Nice. I would say my dungeon itself, my basement dungeon, is probably around 70. But I know when I get upstairs, it's gonna be hotter than blue, really. So this is not a good place to be if you are a gentleman of my stature. So.
So overall, before that sort, what was that? Oh, that's Jimbo. Why is he outside? Why is Jimbo outside? Jim there.
Who's outside? Jimbo?
Yeah. Why is he outside?
Jimbo shouldn't be outside. You
He's
mean
outside.
Jim Jam?
Jim Jam, yeah. I found him outside.
Jim Jam shouldn't be on.
Yeah.
Jim Jam also works in the morning.
Yeah, I found him in the middle of nowhere, just sleeping. I thought he was in the base.
Oh!
He must have just went to sleep somewhere.
I must have just kind of crashed wherever.
Oh.
Well, I mean, you know, this is PVE, so he probably thought he could just, no pun intended, kind of crash anywhere.
Yep. And no one can loot your body, too, if you crash out, or that's where when they do the reset, nobody can loot you. Just so you know.
Which I think is pretty nice, So with that restart coming, do you think that gives me enough time to open up those eggs after I put my stuff away, or
yes, it does.
That restart's gonna miss?
Nope.
Okay.
I think you'll be just fine. I made it back in plenty of time.
Perfect. Yep.
I think you can crack those eggs.
All right, let's put away some of those, some of that ammunition I found here. Chat, we're gonna take a look and see what.
I hope you get a gun.
I sure hope I get a gun too. We'll see how that goes.
Okay.
So. All right. So, crack open the first egg. Stone. Crack open the second egg. More stone. Crack open the third egg. Ooh, an egg basket.
Yeah, well, now you can collect more eggs with that egg basket.
And 4 chocolate bars. So,
dang.
No guns for Mr. Badger.
No guns,
But
unfortunately.
not the end of the world there. Definitely 119 scrap, so close to leveling that up.
Do you have a tier 1 workbench then? Or,
I do believe I do.
ooh, very nice then. Good.
Yep, level 1 workbench. We're just waiting for the engineering bench.
Good.
Create all the junk weapons we want.
Very close. Good job. Very good. Well, that's where we're going to be a menacing force. That's where, with us not knowing exactly what to expect in monuments, just figuring out that there is different levels of these zombies and what they all hold, as in weapons, did pretty good.
Yeah, I would say that this was pretty advantageous for us to kind of get an idea of what's going on.
Wow. Very
Do
cool.
have that cooked bear meat here. We're gonna eat a couple pieces of that. Eat, 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 eat.
Yeah, eat everything you can unless you got a refrigerator.
Which I do not. So we're
neither.
gonna eat some of that deer meat too right away.
That tech trash, what you use that tech trash for is to create like solar panels and anything in that tech tree. So,
Oh, perfect. That is good to know.
Tech trash is very valuable in this game. Cool. Oh, look at that. We're all put away and they still got time to spare. I love it.
All right, I
Good.
think yeah, we should be all set to go.
Excellent.
I'm gonna go ahead and drop out.
Me too. That's where I'm going to wrap it up. Well, guys, that's where thanks for tuning in for the stream and that. And I appreciate everybody who did the likes. And yes, that's where absolutely crazy and a lot of fun to watch. I understand that wholeheartedly. That's where uh yeah, little Jimmy will be coming out. That's our next stream. That's where maybe we can even tell Badger a little bit more about who little Jimmy is. We got to keep that a kind of a secret yet. And why do we run around in farmer's outfits? Well, that's where I'm a farmer at heart. That's where I'm going to run around, do or die with it. It's perfectly fine. Appreciate everything, guys. That's where I'm going to cut off the stream. And then that's where, don't forget, that's where I'll be uploading a couple different shorts. Those should be coming out tomorrow. And then I got some other content dropping on Wednesday. So thanks for tuning in. I appreciate everything. And you guys have a great night. And bye-bye.